no, it's repetition and continued process. And she said, so I was able to make money, we were able to work at it and work really hard, but my husband and I were working so hard for the result, it wasn't the lifestyle we wanted, and we were losing time with our children versus having that time freedom. So they left network marketing and said, maybe we need to be entrepreneurial, we want that control, so they started a traditional business.
Amber's just about
Very
to go
quickly
on
realized
stage.
they were a slave to the
It's
business,
Hayley
which
here
often
from her
happens
team. I'm just
traditionally,
recording
not
it
the
from
other way around.
backstage.
4 years ago, she met GoPro. She was introduced to it. Someone who had been in her team in the first company contacted her and said, I'd like to show you something. But at the same time, she had an opportunity to see GoPro, and she engaged. And she said, finally it clicked. What she began to learn is that if you have to grow your mind before you can grow your check. If you want more, you have to become more. And it all suddenly started to make sense, and she became voracious, and she attacked it. She attended things like 90 Day Insanity Boot Camp, and she's participated in all the GoPro
My
events.
heart is pounding.
And all of a sudden, she suddenly began to realize, maybe there's another way to do this. Now, she wasn't a social media expert 4 years ago. She simply was on Facebook, like so many people, and she had a lot of friends, and she just communicated and had relationships and shared stories. But she began to see it might be possible if I do it the right way, the proper way. Unlike 99% of the people on social media who do it the horrifically wrong way, they're spamming and pitching and all that crap that you see out there. Instead, she said, what if I really build relationships? What if I give value? What if I share what I know and I share what I'm learning and I give people extraordinary value and build relationships? What could happen? Today, she has a team of over 70,000 members. Her team does over $7 million a month in production and is accelerating. She has 2 team members here at this event with her who have been in network marketing only 1 year, each of whom has an organization doing $2 million a month in production, following her guidance in how to combine old school thought with new school possibility. And she's now recognized as a queen of social media and a powerhouse of attraction marketing. She has personally introduced over 370 people in her current company, 90% of whom reached out to her because of the relationship she built, not the pitch that she spammed them with and said, we love you and want to be with you. And she's here to share with you the power of what she's learned, and I guarantee you, get ready to be rocked. She is an amazing individual. Ladies and gentlemen, GoPro UK 2015, get on your feet. Welcome to the stage, Miss Amber Bloyd.
To run their business? Ooh, almost everybody. Who here has Messenger and notifications on their phone? All right, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to turn those off. Before we get started, I want to tell you, social media, it's just like building face-to-face. I don't want it to take all of your time. We're in network marketing for time freedom, right? Right? We're in here to be with our family. So when we have our notifications on and you're always plugged in, it's kind of like tick, 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 always on your brain. So I want you to know, just like Susan talked about yesterday, really we work it into our schedule. We don't want it to take over your schedule. So I turned my notifications off. It was the scariest thing I did, but guess what? Nobody died. My kids aren't like, Mom, you're not always in the phone now. So social media, it's really just like building face-to-face. We're gonna talk about relationships. We're gonna talk about loving people, because that's what this profession's about. It's all about loving people. It's the same thing on social media. All right, let's get going. All right, so building on social media, that's what we're going to be talking about today. I am so excited because this is how I built my business. I used to be against social media. I was. I'm like, you know what? That is a time waster. I do not want to be on social media. I was completely wrong. Once I started seeing people's results and I started seeing the way to actually do it without being a spammer. We don't want to be a spammer. We want to love on people, just like we do face-to-face. That's when I started having success. That's my family. Look at those little boys. This is why I do my business. I get to be home with them. I love them. I mean, it's great. I love it. But they used to, like I said before, they used to be like, Mom, your face is always in the phone. And that's why I want you guys to have balance. I want you to work it into your schedule. I don't want the, social media is like, you know, the tail. You're the dog. The tail don't wag the dog, right? I want you guys to be in control of it, and that's what we're gonna talk about. All right, first thing first, your cover photo. Statistics show that if people don't really engage with your cover photo, the very first thing they see, they aren't gonna go on to the rest of your profile. So I want it to be something inspirational. I want it to be something that shows your personality. Because remember, people are joining you first, your company second. So I love inspirational quotes. I love pictures of your family. You know, if you're from the United States, you probably watch The Walking Dead, right? I know my kids do. And Daryl Dixon, he's really cute, and I see that on people's profile pictures and their cover photos, but he's not building your business. So we're not gonna have him on there no more, right? So make sure it's something positive, something that's gonna just catch their attention right away. The next thing we're gonna go to is your profile photo. This is a big one, and this is where I see a lot of people mess up. I'm gonna go over just a few things that I see often that just don't work. First one, your kids. I love kids, I have 3 little boys. I absolutely adore kids. But our kids aren't building our business for us. Our kids aren't building those relationships. I want it to be your face, your beautiful smiling face. I don't want it to have your kids' pictures as your profile. All right, the creepy silhouette. We don't want to have that. We want to have it your picture. The next one, I see this a lot, your company logo. You're not your company. You're not, you're you. I want to be you. People are building that relationship with you. So if you have your company logo or your company products as your profile picture, remove it. Put your face. The best, okay, I'm just looking at my next slide. The best profile photo is one that's close up, you're smiling, non-blurry, and you don't have to have a professional photo. That's one thing I tell people, you don't have to have a professional photo, but it has to be a professional version of yourself. So, that's the most important thing. Negativity. No more complaining about your baby daddy drama. No more complaining about Mondays. No more complaining whatsoever. People are repelled by negativity. They're brought in by positivity. That's one thing you'll see on my profile. I never, ever have any negativity because I want people to be attracted to me, right? I actually have emails all the time from people saying, thank you so much. You're the only positive force in my life. So no matter what you're doing on social media, no negativity whatsoever. Things we are gonna go over. Here's a few things to post. Pictures of yourself with some motivational words over your face, super easy to do. Pictures of your office. Right here says, I love working from my home office. These events right here, these are huge. These are huge. Think of, people are in cubicles. They don't get to be around so many positive, amazing people. Take a quick selfie and say, look at me and 3,000 of my favorite friends, right? These are things that are gonna attract people to you, attract people into your business through social media. Let me just read it. This is my good friend Emily. Success is found by acting like the world owes you something, but by asking what you can give back to the world. Having motivational things. People are selfish creatures. They are. They want to see things that are going to help them, things that are going to motivate them, things that are going to inspire them. That's what we're posting on social media. We're not posting join my team. We're not posting only need 3 more. Because that's about you. It's not about you. It's about them, always. And that's one thing with social media. You be interested in the person you're talking to. Don't try to be interesting. Don't send them a copy-pasted novel of everything about your business, everything about the product, everything about everything. You guys get those messages. I know I get those messages all the time. I don't even read them. It's too long. People aren't interested in that. People are interested in what can you do for me? They want to talk about themselves. Ask questions. Just like all the speakers up here are saying. Ask questions, build that relationship. That's what it's about. It's about that relationship. Just like if we were face-to-face right now. Exact same thing. Videos. Videos are huge. Look at how many views she got on that video. This is somebody who's in my company, and she signed up 256 presenters in 1 month. 1 month from her videos. Videos are huge. Videos show the personality that you have. Videos show more than just a photo. And don't share other people's videos. Share your own videos. And if you're scared to do videos, my biggest tip of advice, do it scared. Do it anyways. My first videos, they were really bad. I'm gonna be honest, they were not good. But I kept doing them, and I kept doing them, and you get better. Videos are huge, guys. Relationships. This is the biggest thing. We're not on social media to post about our business and tag 90 people. We're not on social media to go find people we don't know and just, message them about our opportunity without even ever saying hi to them first. That's not what we're gonna do on social media. We are gonna act, like I've been saying over and over again, we're gonna act like they are right here with us. Face to face. We're gonna give them the same love. We're gonna give them the same respect. We're gonna give them the same attention as if we were building face to face. Because social media, online, sometimes we feel like, okay, you're in this little box, right? You're in this little box and that's not really a person behind there. I actually talked to a few of my team members. They're like, when I'm talking to people, I just feel like there's nobody really there and I'm just typing away. That's not true. Somebody is on the other side. I built my entire business on social media by love. You gotta love the person. You gotta care about them. You gotta say, what can I do to help this person? Not what can they do to help me? And that's when you start getting results. No spam. No spam. I see this so much. If you go to a Facebook network marketing group, what do you see? Spam, 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 spam. Or when I go to some people's profiles and all they do is spam. I mean, it's like they're a robot. It's business, 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 nothing personal. Remember, we're building relationships, guys. Don't be a robot. Don't be a robot. Talk about your personal life. I love posting pictures of my kids. Now, I have moms that ask me, they say, Amber, I'm scared to post pictures of my kids. There's creepers out there, right? And I say, you know what? I'm networking with other moms and dads. I'm networking with people who are like me. And there's a block button. Don't worry about that. I love sharing pictures of my kids. Actually, the #1 post I did that I had 6 people join within a minute was I took a picture of my kids at the park and I said, I love creating my own work view. What got that? It got into their mind. I didn't say join my team. I didn't say here's my website. You will never see my website on my profile because I tried to make it more of a personal thing. But I didn't put any of that stuff. I just took a snapshot of my kids and I said, I love my work view. And I had moms message me and they're like, man, I'm sitting here looking at pictures of my kids on my desk. I wish I could have that lifestyle. And that's when I could introduce them to network marketing. So it's not more about asking them to join you, it's more having them make up the decision for themselves. Because then they're gonna come to you, and that's what we want, right? So, no spam, no spam. So I want you guys to put your hand up. Say, I am not a spammer, and I will not be a spammer. We gotta use social media the correct way because it can turn a lot of people off if you do it the wrong way. So remember, we just put our heart first. If you learn anything from this training, it's just to love everybody, care about them, and get to know who they are, and in turn, they're gonna want more of that attention from you. And they're gonna wanna be around you more. When you make somebody feel good, online or in person, they're gonna wanna be surrounded by you. And that's why I signed up so many people, that's why I sponsored so many people in my business, is because I make people feel good, because I love people. I wanna help people. I was homeless 2 years ago. When I was young, I had to eat out of a garbage can. We lived in homeless shelters. My dad was in and out of jail. I mean, I did not have a good life, and I don't want any children to go through that. And that's why I'm in network marketing. I wanna help people change their lives, change their futures. That's why I'm in it. So we lead with our heart. Go Pro. Make sure personal development. You can't just get online and be like, okay, I'm gonna do all these steps that Amber's saying, I'm gonna get online, I'm gonna post all this positive stuff, and bam, I'm gonna become a 6-figure earner. That's not the case. You need personal development. When you're working your business on social media, it's the exact same concept as if you're working it face to face. Exactly the same. So you can't leave out that personal development part. Get to events. Get to events. Just because we're working our business on social media, like I said, doesn't mean that we are not in a face-to-face business. Most of my friends I met on social media. I actually have tons of my best friends right here from the UK, here in this room. I want to do a quick shout out. Katie Hammer, Claire Cohen, first year. Ready? First year network marketing, first year. This is their 1-year month anniversary. They both have over $2 million in volume in their organization from social media. If you do it the right way, if you do it with love, if you do it with care, if you do it coming from the right place of, I want to help them, I mean, it's amazing. You have the whole world at your fingertips. The entire world. How amazing is that? I love social media. Who loves social media? Come on. Well, my slide was short, so now I'm just going to talk to you about a few of my best tips. I thought that was going to go a lot longer. All right, guys. So we went over your cover photo. We want to make sure that's always something positive. Your profile photo. Your smiling, beautiful face. No logos. No company products. No kids. No weird silhouette. No photo people. None of that. I want it to be you. And I want you to be smiling. Now, I have women on my team, and they say, Amber, I just don't like my smile. I don't like getting pictures of myself. I don't like doing videos because I don't feel pretty. And if that's you, I want to speak to you for a moment. People, we're hard on ourselves, right? People are beautiful. The girl who said that to me, I thought she was drop dead gorgeous. So do it. Do it scared. Watch what's going to happen. It's going to be amazing. Do it scared. Here's the key number. Ready for this? A lot of people, they say, oh, I'm not having success on social media. And here's what I tell them. I say, okay, well, how many friends do you have? And they're like, anywhere between 600 and 800. And I say, okay, here's the thing. You're doing everything fine. It's just your lack of audience. 2,000 is the magic number. I don't know why. I didn't make that number up, but 2,000 friends is the magic number. And now, when I say friends, these are people who you actually talk to. You're not just going to go on a whole friending spree, right? These are people you're building relationships with. The funny thing about Facebook, you see all these people with followers, tons of followers, that don't mean anything. You can buy followers, you cannot buy friends. So we need to be a friend, even on social media. I think sometimes our mindset just gets a little blurred when we're talking about online stuff, right? So I absolutely love it. I love everything about it. You just got to do it right, because when you put something on there, it's there forever. I have girls who they leave a company and then they go on a bashing spree, and then they're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? That was so negative. And they go try to delete it. Right? Guess what? People probably have screenshots. It's there. It's there forever. So be careful what you put on there, because it can be a tool that helps you, but it can be a tool that can tear you down as well. So you need to be careful, and that's why you always lead with your heart. If you lead with your heart, you can't go wrong. So you gotta love people. That's really my message today. Love people, and they're gonna love you back. Now I'm gonna take a few questions, just a few questions. If you have any questions about your own social media or anything that you may be doing, I'd love to answer it. Does anyone have any?
Go, Amber.
You guys are an easy crowd. Oh, right there. How many posts a day? I like to do about 5 posts a day. Are they all about business? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My posts, they're not really about business. Like when I took a picture of my kids, I love my work view. That was a business post. Does it seem like a business post? It doesn't. People aren't thinking of it as a business post. People are like, whoa, what is she doing? I want to learn more about this. Or I'll do a post. I actually did one now. I said, I'm at UK, GoPro UK. How exciting is this? People are like, wow, I wish I could go to events like that. It gets their gears thinking. And people need to see something about 7 times before they commit. So if you're not, you get somebody as a friend, they're kind of interested, and they don't sign up right away, it's okay. They just need to see it a little bit longer. They need to get a little bit more, rained on a little bit. But I also want to say the invitation process, everything that's in GoPro is the exact same on social media. When somebody contacts me and says, hey, I want more information on your business, I don't just vomit on them, like, oh my gosh, well, here's the comp plan, here's this, here's that. I say, hey, if I sent you a quick 6-minute business overview, would you listen to it? First one to talk loses. And if they say yes, you go through the whole invitations. When would you be able to listen to it? The whole steps that's in GoPro. Everything is exactly the same on social media than it is in person. Yes. What, honey? What kind of content? That's really up to you. I have girls who do product demonstrations. I do a lot of business tips, or sometimes I'll just use my kids. And I'll say, hey guys, this is a day in our life, and here's my little boy, and I'll just be myself. I'll be real. That's the biggest thing. Be real. Be you. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. You know, if your upline, if they're a completely different personality, don't try to copy them, because what you're going to do is you're going to attract people who are like that, which is fine, but I want to attract people who are like me, right? Because I want to hang out with people who are like me. So be yourself, and you're going to attract the people that you need into your business. Unless you're negative, then don't be yourself. Then work on your personal development a little bit more. Yes, honey? One more time. How much time? Not a lot. Like Susan said, 30 minutes is good enough. I don't want you, here's the thing, I don't want you on social media scrolling through your old boyfriend's profile, seeing who he's dating now, going through what's trending now on Facebook. That's not money-making activities. So that's the thing with social media too, and that's why I was against it. I thought it was a time waster. It's not if you do it the correct way. No playing Bejeweled or whatever they have on Facebook. No scrolling through people's stuff. No just checking up on Beyonce like Susan said. No, we are going to be building relationships. We're going to get to know people. We're going to be building those friendships. That's what we're doing on social media. We're not playing around. We're building relationships. We're meeting new people. Back there. See if I can hear you. I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Did you catch Eric
okay,
then?
okay. Personal page or a fan page?
Woman.
Me? I have both, but I use my personal page because that's how I can make those relationships. But Facebook does not want you posting about business on your personal page. And that's why mine are very more law of attraction. I'm not posting join my team. I'm not posting my website because your Facebook can get deactivated if you're posting your website all the time. It can. Facebook don't want that. Facebook wants you to pay for advertising, right? So I use my personal profile, but I do it in a way where it's not in your face in my business. It's more, hey, look at my lifestyle, look at the things I'm able to do with my children, look at the amazing people I get to spend my time with, and people want that too. You know, people are stuck behind a cubicle. They're wishing that they could have what you guys found. They just don't know it yet. And that's why I love social media, because we can get it out to the world. Like Eric says, we can go tell the world. Back there. How do I convert friends into business partners? Is that what you said? Here's the thing, yeah. How do I get these people actually to want to work with me? After I have them as friends, I love them up. I love them up. I'll like their posts. I'll comment on their posts. It gets them seeing my name more. And then I'll message them and I'll say, hey, I really love that picture you put up. Where'd you get those shoes? Or whatever it might be. You start that relationship. I don't message them and say, hey, I have this great opportunity you have to look at. Are you ready? That's not what I do at first. I first get to know them on a personal level, because they're gonna respect that, right? You would respect that if somebody just said hey before they said hey, look at this business. If they just said hi to you first, you'd respect that. The biggest thing, guys, the biggest thing, and I'm going to say it again because this is the one thing I want you to take away from this. All you got to do is be genuine. All you got to do is care from the heart, and that's all you need to do. Really, that's it. You want them to feel good. That's really the gist of it. You want them to feel good, and feeling good is making them see what they can have. And that's what I do. I make people see what they can have. And like something that Todd said yesterday, you know, to show that recognition, to show people that you're actually doing something. That's why I love social media too. Whenever one of my team members makes their first sale or signs up their first success line, I post about it on my social media. I'll make a cute little photo with their photo and a congratulations, and I'll post it, and they get so excited. They share it on their page, like, oh my gosh, look what my leader just posted. They get so excited. And their team, your team, their team, your team, the entire company is gonna see this. Recognition is huge. They say grown men die for it, babies cry for it, right? Recognition is huge. And Facebook, social media, has made recognition so much easier. So much easier. And people see it. And they feel special, and then they want to go out and do more. right?
Come on, more hearts.
So social media is a great
It's not enough
platform
hearts. You
for
got to give her a little bit of love. You know what I'm saying?
People, getting to know people, but from the heart, guys. That's the biggest part. Yes. How do you get 2,000 friends?
Much better.
All right, here's a few ways, and you got to do it the right way. I see people who they go into groups and they're like, hey, you know, here's, I'm gonna add everybody in this group. Don't do it that way. What you can do, videos. Videos are big. People will share, you know, your videos will get shown to other people. That's how a lot of people come into my circle that I don't know it. You know, they just come to me by finding my videos. YouTube. I know we're talking about Facebook, but every single out of market, so UK, Germany, Mexico, wherever we are, every single person I had from that came from YouTube, and then they found me on Facebook. So YouTube's big. Don't underutilize YouTube. But also, if you go into groups just to network, and I'm not talking about network marketing groups, because those are pretty filled. I'm talking about your hobbies. Me, I am a homeschooling mom. I homeschool my kids. So I went to a homeschooling group and I said, hey, looking for some other homeschooling moms to connect with and learn what you do for your curriculum. Add me as a friend. I got 400 friend requests that day. I didn't say nothing about my business. They weren't scared of me. I said, hey, I want to make more friends who have the same hobby as me. If you like gardening, same thing, go into a gardening group. Say, hey, I'm looking for some more friends who love gardening. Share some tips. Add me as a friend. You're going to get some friend requests. That's how I built my list. I'm now maxed out. I have 23,000 followers and 5,000 friends, and that's how I did it. Is I went into groups of my interests, and I just made friends. Just like in person, you're just making friends. That's it. You're just making friends. You're not just trying to add everybody you can on Facebook. You want to add people who you actually want to talk to. You want to add people you want to work with. So that's why I find these groups of my hobbies, and I just don't go into just a general network marketing group. I find
Hi everybody!
Of, you know, people who have
it's
the
Lisa
same
Grossman from the
interests.
UK, where it's rainy and cold, but we're heating it up anyway because we're having such a great time.
Right there.
Wish you were here. Be here next time. Love you.
What was that? Timing of the post. Yes. Morning is a good one. 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. I believe that Facebook just came out with a statistic. That's when most of their users are. So I like to do one when I wake up. I like to do one around lunchtime. And that one, usually my lifestyle post, because I do homeschool, so I'll take a picture of my kids and say, oh, I absolutely love being able to work at home and alongside my children. So that's usually my lifestyle post. And then I do one before bed. So, absolutely. All right, I got 11 minutes, guys. I went way too fast. Got what? No, but Periscope. Are you ready for Periscope? You guys use Periscope? Who uses Periscope? I love Periscope. I love it because it's like your own reality TV show, guys. You just got it in your pocket. Just bring it out and you can use it anytime you want. You know what I'm going to do since I have 10 minutes left? I'm going to bring those two leaders who there's their 1-year anniversary. They both have over $2 million. Actually, that's wholesale. That's wholesale $2 million. So it's actually more like $3.5 million in sales. I'm going to bring you guys up so you can give your top tip.
Oh, Claire and Katie from
Katie
the
and
UK.
Claire, come on, girls.
They're going to go up on stage.
Absolutely.
And I bet they
UK
wasn't
rock stars
expecting
right here.
it.
These girls they love their team, and that's why they're doing so good on social media, because they edify them, they love them, they are not spammers. They build that relationship. I mean, absolutely incredible.
I bet they're nervous.
She didn't even wash her hair, she said.
They will be really scared, bless them.
Your very top social media tip, because you guys are the social media queens of the UK.
Oh, you could have at least let us prepare on that.
I don't do that. I push them right up there.
I literally woke up and just chopped clothes on from the floor.
You look beautiful. Pre-launch group, launching in other markets.
Okay, so
first, I'm going to give them an introduction. They hit the top rank their first month, 3 days, their first 3 days, because they pre-launched. They worked with their market before they actually launched. So I'm going to have you talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so Katie was the first to start off this Facebook group that was a pre-launch group for our company. And for 7 whole months, we literally worked with no money at all. We didn't get paid. We didn't even know if this company was actually going to take off. We ate, slept, breathed Unique for 7 months solid, as many hours of the day that we possibly could, without even knowing that, you know, we would get paid. Oh no, I don't even know what to say. It's just incredible. I'm on stage at GoPro.
Nervous, bless her.
These girls are nervous. I'm going to tell you, their recognition is amazing. They're always there for their team. They love their team.
I
You guys
wasn't
spam
prepared,
people.
bless them.
When you're prospecting on social media, what do you do?
So brave to get up
You've got to go
there.
out and build relationships. Just speak to them on a personal level. Make friends. That's my biggest tip. Don't see them as a prospect. You're not there to sell or to get them on your team. You're there to build that relationship. And that is key, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to come and they're going to say, right, Katie, what is this that you were doing? It's amazing. And then they just join up. So just build the relationships, be real, and go smash it. Just use the opportunity. Don't waste it. Grab it and run with it. That's my biggest tip.
When you have somebody approach you and they say, I'm interested, I want to sign, I want more information, what do you tell them on social media? What are you going through the steps? If I showed you this video, would you listen to it? I just want them to realize that when people say, reach out to you, and they say, I'm interested, you're not just like, oh my gosh, here's everything.
Not at all.
Oh my gosh, you know.
I
That's
take
a lot of
it
people are like
quite
that.
slow, to be honest.
You ask them questions about them.
Yes.
Find out about
What do they
them.
need? What do they
That's
need?
why you guys are so
Why-
successful.
Yeah, what do they want it for? To be honest, for me with recruiting, I don't see it as recruiting, I see it as, I love this company, I love what we stand for, I love the products. So I want to share that passion with people. I don't want them to join my company for me. I know what it's done for me, so I know what it can do for them.
Yeah.
So, and I like to meet people in person as well, because I want them to see how excited I am and just show them what it can do.
Yes,
So,
and that's
yeah.
the thing too. Everybody who joined my team, who I met on social media, we've done trainings in person. We've been in person. You're not just on social media, that's it. You are out there building those relationships in real life too. It's just a vehicle. It's just a vehicle to reach the masses is the social media aspect. And that's why we don't want to scare them away by being too much, being too pushy. We don't want to be that person. We just want to be full of love, and they're going to come to you. I promise you that. They're going to come to you if they know that you genuinely care about them. They're going to want to work with you. So, no more spamming, no more negativity. Right? Yes. I'm so proud of you guys. I just want to say that. I mean, $3 million at least, because $2 million wholesale. I mean, first year. I'm gonna kill you. You can go.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I'm about 5 minutes early. This slide usually takes so much longer, but this is my very first time on stage at GoPro, and I am a nervous wreck. So that's why I went a little
Can't
bit
tell
faster.
she's nervous, can you? You did amazing.
It's all in your mindset, guys. Change your mind, change your life. Same thing on social media. It's all in your mindset. That's all it is. I love you guys. Let's go pro. Bye.
Let's go backstage and see if we can find her. We're going to see if she can say how nervous she is. Where is she? She's coming. She did so well. She's just getting a quick hug off Eric there.
Heart is bigger than the result. You know, you're only just passion for helping. Somebody once said, be patient
She's getting DMI.
with yourself. Self-growth is tender. It is holy ground. There is no greater investment. I don't remember who's
She'll be here in a minute.
I've always loved it. Said the difference in the perception between sanity or insanity and sanity is success.
Too much to Joe. See you later, guys.